Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yuni Marsela from Class 2B, English Education Department, UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. So here I want to review a novel for final semester exam assignment, reading lesson. So the first I want to introduce this book. This book under the title Desperate Character, the author by Paula Fox, from United States, using English language, subject novels, psychological fiction, domestic fiction, published in 1970, and publisher by Harcourt Brace. Set in New York City in the late 1960s, this short novel is a weekend in the lives of Sophie and Otto Benwood. A woman who was bitten by a striped cat spent the weekend freaking out and avoiding possible rabies. Meanwhile, her husband, a conservative lawyer, is facing termination from his longtime freelance partner. An upscale couple with no children live in Brooklyn. Benwood has its specialty. They had a lot of money. A Mercedes-Benz sedan and a second home on Long Island. In many ways, they exist in a world bounded by poverty, social deprivation, and chaos. One Friday night, while the Benwoods were eating at home, a familiar striped cat reappeared at their back door. Sophie injured the cat, gave him a plate of milk, and stretched his back, causing the creature to bite him. Evidence of Sophie's character is the sense of danger that lurks near the house and the humiliation that accompanies the attack. Sophie didn't pay much attention to the bite at first. He has been detained for medical treatment, and although in some ways he feels deeply hurt, he considers the incident nothing. Having fed the cat at least once before, he felt confused and slightly betrayed by his attack. As time went on, fear began to emerge. His hands were swollen. Signs of infection began to appear. One mentions the possibility of rabies. Things were so confusing to Sophia that her daily routine was starting to seem a little uneasy. One of the most remarkable things about this novel is how the author uses catfish as a starting point for further research. The incident is the first in a series of disturbing events that threaten to disrupt the Benwood family's seemingly peaceful existence over the weekend. Sophie, for example, answered the phone with a heavy call. A stone thrown from a friend's window. The vacation home was destroyed. Chapters are closed one by one. In one memorable scene, a depressed black man knocks on a Benwood's door, asks for a phone, and ends up taking out a loan. In many ways, it was like an invasion of their bourgeois world. Helpless character is a versatile and effective study of character. The author is slowly but surely opening the layers to draw attention to Sophie's weakness and Otto's failure. In the end, it was clear that Sophie was afraid of being injected with drugs, but this was a previous relationship with a publisher named Francis, a relationship that meant a lot to her at the time. When the relationship ended and Francis returned to his wife, Sophie felt like she had suffered an irreparable loss. The author uses contrast throughout the story to good effect. There is a hug difference between the order of the Benwood household and the Coast Otto, and Sophie face as they search for Mr. Haynes, the unreliable keeper of the Long Island Nature Reserve. Stories have a broader meaning. It seems to call for some kind of crisis in American life to escape the American dream in a changing world. I will close with a final quote from Charlie, Otto's former business partner and attorney. The dissolution of their partnership adds another element of suspense to the story. Even though Charles was only with Sophia, he still spoke his words about her and her husband, and finally said, "You have no idea what happened. You are not trapped outside the world in privacy. You will not survive. What is happening right now? People like you, stubborn, stupid, and enslaved. The tears are so deep, as they destroy the foundation they are privileged." He looks calm, and he deserved it. Page 39. We learn less about them and their marriage through character or plot development, as we learn how they act together when other parts, cats, neighbors, co-workers, friends, join in. I feel the desperation and despair of those who suffocate what they eat. They feel scared and helpless when they see the fragile world around them, but they also have no hope of changing anything. This elegant book explores the rift in politics, marriage, and the self. Time and time again, happiness comes to me as I enjoy the perfect sentence, the joy that excites me the most, and the feeling of reading the smartest person in my life in any room. I also think it's better to read it over and over again, and you will always know that you can more learn. You can learn more the next time you read it. So, guys, this is my review of the novel Desperate Character. I want to say so sorry if I have a mistake. Thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.